Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to cover the Starknet Airdrop and we are going to see some tips for a big airdrop. If you are already doing Starknet Airdrop, this is your video. If not, then you need to go and check my previous video on the Starknet Airdrop so you do the step-by-step on how to participate. Like always in my videos, we are going to see the step-by-step and everything that you may want to do in order to be in the best position for this airdrop. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and without anything else, let's get into it. Hi crypto fans, well, like I say, this is a video for people that is already participating on the Starknet airdrop. If you never did anything for this airdrop, then go to my step by step, and in the step 11 you have my previous cover on Starknet. So you are going to see to this link, you can see my video and do everything step by step there. But if you already are participating on Starknet, this video could bring you some more ideas or tips to get a bigger airdrop. So we already know Starknet.io, this is a layer 2 solution. Here is the link, is in one of my steps to the Starknet ecosystem. Here you have hundreds of dApps that are already running on Starknet, so you can search and filter by category. But the ecosystem is growing a lot. Of course, this is already mainnet. And if you go to the Twitter, you can see we are on stage 1. This is the Starknet mainnet Quantum Leap. And the stage 2 is the ETA on August. So we are moving and accelerating the process on this network. I will be honest, it's not one of my favorites. The transactions sometimes are super high comparing it with Zksync and others. But it's a company with a big funding, and this airdrop, it could be also big. So my step 1 on these tips is we need to use Dune to analyze your position and try to be in the 10%. So here is the first link. This is the Starknet Airdrop simulation ranking. And here one of the first things that you can see is that the total user count is 645,000. This is less than 1 million. This is less than for layer 0 and Zksync. So we can see already with this that less people is participating on Starknet than they are doing on Zksync or another big airdrops. So in that consideration, and that is a good point because the reward could be well distributed for you. So the first thing that you can see here is check your rank. Here is the amount of rows for each of the users. So here in the search box, you can paste your wallet and see your rank and your position. The ranking score is based on all these steps that we need to cover. We have the deposit transactions count, how much money you breach, the amount in dollars, the Starknet age in days, so when was the first time that you interacted with Starknet, that could be an important point too. The active days that you have been doing stuff on the protocol, active weeks and active months. But the important thing for this link is this, guys. These are all the steps that you may want to know and do to consider be part of that 10% and get a big airdrop. The first thing is obviously, like with many other airdrops, bridge to Starknet and do it with the official bridge. Then you need to conduct more than 5 deposit transactions on Starknet. Then 10, 50 and 100, so this is basically interactions with protocols. Then when you started to use Starknet, it was before 100 days, before 200 days, before 500 days. That probably could impact and increase your possibility of a big airdrop. And then when you conducted transactions during 2 distinct months, 6, etc. Another important thing is the volume that you use when you bridge. That is basically how much money are you transferring. It's more than $1,000 breached in assets on Starknet, more than 10,000, more than 1 million is the last one here. And another thing here is the balance amount, how much you deposit versus how much you withdraw on assets on Starknet. So are you using the protocol? That is a good measure to know how much money you enter into the protocol and how much money you move it out of the protocol. So try to always have some money in your wallet when you are interacting with all these airdrops. And down here you have some comparisons with Zksync. For example, in terms of users, you can see the red one is Zksync, the blue one is Starknet. It's like 1/3 of what Zksync is doing, but that doesn't mean that Starknet could not be a big airdrop. Actually, it really could, so that is why we are covering. But all these graphics are very interesting if you compare Zksync with Starknet. And another good graphic is this one. This is the bridge link. So basically here you can search directly how much transactions you have bridging. So you search your wallet here again, and you can see how much Ethereum you bridge and how much transactions you have on your bridge. One thing to notice here is this. You can see how much Ethereum you moved in the bridge. It was less than 0.001 Ethereum, from 1 to 5. So all these ranges, you can see it on this pie chart. Basically, the 43% of the people move it from 0.01 into 0.05 Ethereum on the bridge of the transactions. So in order to be on the 12%, for example, you need to move 0.05 to 0.1 Ethereum. So that is really interesting to check. Maybe try to move a big amount of volume on Ethereum from the Ethereum mainnet into Starknet. After some days of interactions, you may want to withdraw that, but at least you will be on this chart, you will be inside that 12%. Volume in the bridge is very important, guys. Now the step 2 is buy, sell and mint NFTs on Starknet. Here I put a link for the Twitter because Unframed CEO is an NFT marketplace on Starknet, so you can check this link. This is a new protocol partnership with Starknet. This is from the 24th of July, so it's very recently. So you may want to go to unframed.co, and there you can mint, buy and sell NFTs. Usually bots that may consider visibles don't interact with NFTs, they only do transactions. So this could be also be considered like human interaction, and that is also something that you want. If you are liking this video so far, please take just 1 second to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications if you are new to the channel. The point 3, guys, and point 4, these are very difficult stuff. I'm not going to go into detail on this, but deploying a contract in Starknet, in the step 3, here you have step by step, but you may need some code knowledge to do it. So if that is your case, then this guy is going to be amazing for you. It's going from the scratch on how you can participate here and at least deploy a contract. This is going to be linked to your address, so that will put you above everyone else that is interacting with Starknet, because it's not that easy that the bot or even regular users get into deploying contracts on the platforms. And step 4 is a video tutorial to deploy a contract in Starknet. This one is from a workshop, the number 12. This is deploying your first Cairo 1 contract on Starknet. This has 4 months old, but it's still valid. If you don't seem to have enough with the other guide, you can check this video and go through the video. It's 36 minutes. You may want to follow step by step and maybe you can deploy the contract. I'm not going to do a video about this, guys. I don't go too technical in my channel, but if you want and you want to try it, step 3 and 4 could help you to deploy a contract on Starknet. Step 5 is that you can participate on the Starknet Adventure. This is lasting 2 weeks and this started the 30th of July, so 3 days ago. Here is the Twitter from Braavos. You can see, are you ready for the next great adventure on Starknet? Be prepared. This is a 2 weeks challenge where you can take part. So of course they recommend to use the Braavos wallet and interact with some protocols. So participate on this. Of course it's going to generate you transactions on the Starknet network, and that is part of what you want to get a big airdrop. So check a little bit of this. The first adventure already started the 30th of July. Follow the steps. Everything, guys, is on the Discord of Starknet, so you can check the adventures there too. So the step 6, guys, is use the official bridge more than the third-party bridges. Like, you know, You have Orbiter Finance, Banshee, many other protocols where you can bridge money and it's cheaper because you can do it from another network into Starknet instead of using Ethereum mainnet where the transactions are. Highly recommend you to mainly use the official bridge. That is what is going to count more for them. So step 6 is try to use more the official bridge. The step 7 is you can use Argent X wallet or Braavos. Those two are the main wallets I would recommend you to use right now. If you could use both, it's better, but if not, I will keep with Argent X and try to swap and interact in the wallet. You can swap inside those wallets, get NFTs and more stuff. So do that. The step 8 is just basic stuff for airdrops, swaps, enter into liquidity pools. Multiple protocols are running on Starknet, so try to enter into an LP, leave it 1 week, 2 weeks, and then you can remove the liquidity and get your money back. But doing those kind of transactions also are not going to be considered like a robot. And the step 9 is just in case that you want, use the testnet. I think you still can do the testnet of Starknet. In some of the protocols you can use the Starknet testnet. I'm not sure that it's going to count, but you don't need to pay anything, and in case that is a multiplier for the airdrop, you already do that. So step 9 is try to use the testnet at least a couple of times. Step 10 here, the point 10 is maybe get a domain and identity on Starknet. There's one of the official protocols, Starknet.id. So you can go here, you can register your Starknet domain, you can claim your Starknet identity. Prices are not so high. If you use a domain with multiple letters and characters, it's going to be cheaper, of course. So if you don't really want a real domain for you, you just can register anything and it's going to be really cheap. So that is also something that you can do to get more chances of a big airdrop. That will be all, guys, the 10 major steps and things that we cover here, tips for a big airdrop on Starknet. Step 11 is check my previous Starknet video if you are not already doing the transactions and everything there. And the step 12 is the Starknet ecosystem link. Here I would recommend you to use the official projects that are linked here. You can filter by category. All these projects are here on the official website, so you can be sure that are not scam and you're not going to be scammed by any of these projects. And guys, please don't forget to check my cryptocurrencystate.net website. In the part of the subscriptions, you can see the information. I have a private Discord where we are around 300 people. We are killing it on airdrops. We are doing BRC20 airdrops, making a lot of money there. Airdrops that I cannot cover on my YouTube channel because I don't have the time to cover everything here. Also, we have crypto portfolios, meme coin airdrops strategies, many things happening in my Discord. The subscriptions are cheap. I'm not intending to get too much money from this, but I need to charge it because my Discord is managing a high level of information. And if you want to make another step, this is my application. I created an app, a web app, where you can apply to all my airdrops really easy and also create your own custom airdrop from another sources, and then you will have everything organized and easy to apply. Here are 2 videos on how my app works. So check that if you really want to make a difference and make thousands of dollars like I did with Arbitrum on the next big airdrops. So guys, that is all for this Starknet airdrop video, tips for a big airdrop. If you like the content, please click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications. Also, don't forget to follow me at CryptoZstate in Twitter. It's appearing right now, CryptoZstate in Twitter, where I post my live actions when I apply to some airdrop or things that I think are important for different airdrops. I do a great retweets from another airdrop hunters. So many things happening in my Twitter account, so follow me at CryptoZstate. That will be all, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.